Hey you guys. So the TLC review just ended. And let me just say that this was probably my top 5 pay-per-views of this year. Um and I think it actually trumped number 4 for me. First one is Evolution, and I'm not counting NXT before anyone says NXT. Second one is probably Royal Rumble. Third one is WrestleMania. Fourth one was Money in the Bank, but now it's TLC. And the fifth one is now Money in the Bank. So, yeah. But this pay per view was just all around great to me. All around really amazing. From all the matches, there was something that I liked in each match. Every match had a story. Um, you know, I could every match had a story. Um, for the most part I wasn't bored. Um, I definitely felt like this was one of my most entertaining matches where I didn't feel like I was watching, 4 hours of wrestling. It just went by so freaking quickly. Um, so yeah, the match times, the match setups, the way that they were produced and all that, Vince did a great fucking job putting the show. And once again, this whole pay-per-view once again proves the motherfuckers that act like Vince don't know what he's doing, slap yourselves. Because he just proved to y'all once a fucking again that he does. Just like how he booked a great all-women's pay-per-view, he booked this. People seem to act like Vince doesn't know what he's doing because he has a few bad Raws. People act like the Attitude Era was just all great. No, the fuck it wasn't. They had bad Raws, a lot. But yeah, overall, I just really love this pay per view. Definitely my fave, top 5 of 2018. So let's get into this review because I'm tired. First, I'm gonna do the men, and then I'm gonna do the women because hooey. All right. Um, Cedric and Buddy versus Cruiserweight for the Cruiserweight Championship. This is the first men's match. This is on the kickoff. As y'all can see, I'm really tired. um, Quick back and forth in the beginning. Buddy takes control with a huge forearm that sends Cedric out the ring. Cedric fights back with huge kicks and high moves. Buddy kicks out of lumbar check. Cedric kicks out a powerbomb. Cedric hits a side slam on the apron, then a lumbar check, but Buddy gets leg on the rope. Buddy throws Cedric face first into turnbuckle, huge kick, his signature power slam, and retains the title. Good match. As I said, when it comes to the men's, I'm trying to get through these really quickly. Second match for the men's is on the kickoff. It's Elias versus Bobby ladder match with the guitar hanging above. Uh, Honestly, the only thing I enjoyed about this match for the first like 5 to 7 minutes is Elias. I feel like I've really grown to like him, his moves, just his charisma. Really, really, really like it. Um, Bobby launches Elias back first into ladder and starts wailing on him. Elias drops Bobby onto ladder before guitar. Elias grabs his guitar and wins the match, but gets beat up after by Bobby with guitar. So, yeah. It was decent, but wasn't anything to, and every pay-per-view has that for me, where every match isn't where there's one match that's not bad necessarily, but it's for me. This was that match for me. Like I said, it wasn't bad. It was just you know? Alright. And then number 3 is The Bar versus the Usos versus New Day SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Good back and forth for Kofi and Sheamus to start. Cool honor roll clothesline by Woods. um, Jay hits Kofi with a crossbody from the top rope, while Cesaro has him in a vertical suplex position. Uso super kick party, the one for Cesaro from the top rope was really cool. Plus a pop up plus pop up Samoa drop. Trouble in Paradise top rope elbow by Kofi and Woods. Kofi takes out everyone on the outside. Bro kick on Woods and the bar retains. Good match, of course. Braun versus Baron TLC match. If Braun wins, he gets Brock at Royal Rumble. If Baron wins, oh my god. If Baron wins, he is the permanent GM. Baron comes out, talks shit, basically. Braun comes out, basically says it's no DQ, which means that if anyone wants to come out and help him, it will be legal. So then you see Finn, Chad, Bobby, and Apollo all surround the ring with chairs. Finn attacks Corbin after Heath gives him a huge right hand after he took off the referee shirt. Baron tries to escape but gets attacked with a chair by a returning Kurt. So it was good to see him. He gets hit with finishers from Bobby and Gable and Apollo and Kurt. Braun pins him and wins. So Baron is no longer GM for Raw, and Braun gets the Universal Championship match with Brock at the Royal Rumble. So decent, did his job, was thoroughly entertained by this because I do not like Baron Corbin at fucking all. Fifth match is Finn versus Drew. Belly to belly, where Finn is thrown across the ring. Great vertical suplex by Drew. Finn with great comeback moves on Drew, then takes him out on the outside. Once again, I'm sorry guys. I'm really, really tired for some reason. Drew hits side slash back slam from the second rope. Finn kicks out. Drew hits a huge headbutt on the outside by Drew. Finn kicks Drew through the chair and hits a double stomp from the top rope and wins. Good match. Continued storyline of Drew and Dolph, because Dolph basically attacked Drew, which ended up aiding Finn in a sideways way, and Finn didn't like it. He was like, why the fuck was he out there type shit. So yeah. And puts over Finn as one of the top faces, and especially Dolph is still a heel. Even though he might be against Drew, that does not mean that he is a face. So yeah. Because Dolph attacked Finn basically after he's like, I don't need you to help me type shit. And they have a match tomorrow. So just because he is, facing in a feud with Drew does not mean that he's a face, which I like. Especially because I cannot stand Ziggler, so him being a heel is easier for me to hate him. Alright. Number 6 is Rey Mysterio versus Randy chairs match. Good back and forth with humongous chair shots, like my god. Rey hits a sliding belly to belly with chair to Randy on the outside. That was super freaking cool. Rey sends Randy head scissors into chair. Power slam by Randy. Rey kicks out. 619 by Rey, but Randy takes control again. Rey sends Randy into chair and then victory roll, and Rey gets the win. Good match. I liked it a lot. Alright. Number 7, mind you, no, there was 12 freaking matches on this card. 12. That's why I'm so tired. Number 7 is Daniel versus AJ for the WWE Championship. AJ with control for the first 5 minutes. Then Daniel gets a knee to the ribs to the ropes from the outside. Bow and arrow stretch by Daniel, and I know that's nothing special, but I love the bow and arrow stretch. I don't know why. Nikki did it modified. She first did it modified to Brie in their first one-on-one match in the main event of ECW in 2009. She first did it, and then she did it again modified um, to Naomi in their main event NXT match when it was the Bellas versus Kelly and Naomi, which I reviewed. Y'all should check that out. She did against AJ in her last match on Raw, and Natalia does it. You know, it's just a really good move that I love seeing people do, and I haven't seen it in so long, so it was really cool to see Brian do it. Um, Great back and forth, kind of not meh, but kind of standard heel work in a Daniel Bryan way. Um, Dragon Screw then slams Bryan's leg repeatedly into the post. Boston Crab countered into the label lock, which is the new name for the S lock. 450 splash. Daniel kicks out. Inside cradle. Daniel reverses and retains. Good match, as expected. Last men's match is Seth versus Dean for the Intercontinental Championship. Seth in control until Dean slams him face first into the announce table. Cloverleaf by Dean after attacking Seth's knee. Leg drop on neck on second rope by Seth. Double chin facebuster by Dean. Becky boring chance, which in my opinion is disrespectful. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, I hate it for the men, but I accept it. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, I hate it for the women, but I accept it for the men. No, fuck that. Even though, in my opinion, I felt like I've seen this match before, that does not mean that it was a bad match. And I hate when fans try to take over a fucking match because they want to see something. If you really want to see that match, just be fucking quiet until it comes on. But do not ruin a perfectly good match just for the sake of something that you know is going to be the main event. Like, that's stupid. Why save your energy heckling that match when you could have just sat there and been quiet or ate your food? I'm pretty sure that you were hungry. You could have gotten a bathroom break during that time. You did not need to heckle that fucking match. That shit annoys me. I hate it when they do it to the women, and I'm gonna hate it when they do it to the men. No. Even if it was in support of Becky, that is bullshit. That's the shit that makes people hate Becky fans. Y'all shitting on perfectly good fucking matches and no. That's not cool to me. That's bullshit. No. I would not be okay if John was having a great fucking match that had a good story and Nikki fans started chanting Nikki Bella. I would be pissed off because it's like, fuck that. You're disrespecting the work that they're doing. That's bullshit to me. But yeah, I just can't stand that. If y'all really felt that way about Becky, y'all should have reserved your fucking energy for goddamn Becky. Y'all could have used the restroom, could have got some snacks, something, but y'all did not have to heckle. I fucking hate that. I hate hecklers. I hate them. And once again, that is the shit that makes me root against Becky instead of for her. Shit like that. And that's not just me. I've seen Becky fans even say that shit. On a fan site that is full of nothing but Becky Smarks even said, Becky is one of those people where she's a extraordinary performer with a annoyingly horrible fan base. That's where some of her biggest fans are even starting to come. Even some of her biggest fan Even some of her biggest fans are saying that, and that is a issue. That is what's going to cause people to turn against her. And y'all don't want that. So just stop with the fucking heckling, please. Um, Powerbomb into Barricade by Seth. Dirty Deeds and Dean is the new Intercontinental Champion. Decent match. Um, I liked it. You know. Uh, Now on to the women. Um, First women's match is Carmella versus R-Truth versus Jinder and Alicia. Mixed match challenge final where the winner gets a vacation and number 30 spot in their Royal Rumble matches. Um, I love Carmella's glitter black and turquoise outfit, jacket, and shoes. I like Alicia's fiery like outfit, and I like that both teams were matching with their gears. It was really cute. Um, in the beginning for Truth and Jinder, good back and forth. Um, Carmella and R-Truth take out Alicia and Jinder with huge hip tosses, then dance breaks. Carmella versus Alicia, good back and forth with Alicia getting control, but Carmella continuing to fight back. Um, Alicia tries sugar kick to Truth, but Carmella hits a super kick. Jinder grabs her and is knocked out by Truth. Carmella takes care of the Singh brothers. Decent back and forth, pins and falls for Alicia and Carmella until Carmella gets in the code of silence and Alicia taps. Carmella and R-Truth are number 30 in their Royal Rumbles and are going on vacation. So I was cool with this. I was cool with it. I was fine with it, and I hope that it kind of leads to us seeing like vacation pictures of Carmella and R-Truth. I think would be funny as hell. So yeah, good match. This actually opened the TLC pay per view. So also might I add, I love the fact that WWE/Vince made sure that all the women's matches were on the actual pay per view. And the way that they placed each match, the timing of each match, how each match went, I feel like it was a very good choice. So good job once again, Vince, for that. These people love to do nothing but shit on him. I'm not saying he's perfect. He's nowhere near, but for all the shit that he gets, he damn sure booked one of the better pay per views of the fucking year. Just saying. Um, Second women's match of the night is Natalya versus Ruby for the tables match. I love Natalya's gear. Also, congrats to her. She's the only woman in WWE to compete in two tables matches and win both. And I liked Ruby's white and gray gear. It was really cute. I liked it. Okay, now on to the actual match. Uh, Let's Go Natty chants before Natty hits a great German suplex. Natty Spears lived through the table, sends a table into Sarah's ribs on the outside. Natty sends Sarah through a table via scoop slam, but after Ruby takes advantage, sending Natty into the apron, um, pushing Natty's face um, the against the gym table, saying that he would be disappointed in her, then throwing her into the steel steps. Um, Natty has a sharpshooter in, which, by the way, don't know why people are so shocked by that. That's happened, I don't know fucking how many times, where people inflict pain in stipulation matches so that they can set up for something else. Don't know why that surprises anyone. Then she has sharpshooter, but Natty has sharpshooter in, but then Ruby sends the table into the back of Natty's head. Let's Go Natty chants as Ruby is setting table up. Great electric chair by Natty. Natty brings out a table with Ruby's image on it, then puts on her dad's jacket and points up. Nice back and forth for Ruby and Natty. Ruby goes for Hurricane Rana from top rope, but Natty blocks it and powerbombs Ruby through the table with Ruby as the image on it, winning the match. Really great match. Loved this. It was very, very well paced. I loved it so much. Um, I also do not think this is in any way a burial for the Riot Squad. This storyline was made for people to care and root for Natty, and judging by the reactions tonight, it did that. It made people want to root against Ruby Riot, because it's like, who the fuck are you to be making fun of someone's dead relative like your relatives haven't fucking died? Like, who the fuck you to say that she shouldn't be proud of her heritage, of her family name, when her family is the reason why you're even fucking here, you know? Like, so while it would have been a good idea, while I understand people wanting Ruby to win, this feud was built for Natty to win. It was. It just was. So I'm happy that they went through with it. Um, so yeah. And like I said, this could possibly be building up Natty as one of the contenders for the title. Who knows? So, yeah. Third women's match of the night is Ronda versus Nia for the Raw Women's Championship. I like Nia's gear. The cut and the colors go really well together, and it fits her body perfectly. Um, Ronda's gear was nice, you know. Um, Ronda rose into armbar, but Nia rose through it, and it's a power bomb. Mm. Nia sends Ronda's shoulders first into post and slams Ronda's arm against post using her knee. Ronda gets in sleeper, then armbar, but Nia throws her into the barricade. Sorry. Nia goes for powerbomb, but Ronda counters with the head scissors. Ronda with a crossbody from post on the outside. Nia kicks out. High knee and punch. Nia kicks out. Ronda with a crossbody. Nia rolls through. Gets a small drop. Ronda kicks out. Ronda gets a sunset flip powerbomb from second rope. Nia kicks out. Ronda tries to get in armbar. Nia fights back, even countering, but Ronda locks it in. Nia taps and retains. Good back and forth match, which is exactly what I needed. I did not want it to be a squash like some fucking smarks, just like I didn't want Alexa Bliss versus Nia to be a squash. They were building Nia up. This needed to be a back and forth. Point blank, period. And I like this just as equally as their Money in the Bank match. I knew that the match was going to be great, especially since, just like, not trying to be funny, just like damn near all Ronda matches, the, I guess, veteran, in a sense, is leading the match, and they practice for at least a weekend. So when you have people like a Nikki Bella or Charlotte, who are in-ring generals in a way, leading matches, or you have a Alexa Bliss or a Nia Jax who knows their weaknesses and knows their strengths and can work around that, and you have a willing performer that's willing to work hard in Ronda, you will get good matches. So I knew that the match wasn't going to be bad. People think that people, like, whenever, like, as soon as that shit with Becky happened, automatically all her improvements the last fucking year just disappeared, and she's just horrible. Like, fucking hate that. So yeah, but really good match. I liked it a lot. Um, Becky attacks Nia as promised on the pre-show, because Becky basically said that she's giving out some receipts tonight, which she did. So I wasn't too mad at that. And then Ronda basically said that payback is a bitch when it comes to Becky and Charlotte. So, and that will come into play in their TLC match, which I will talk about right now. Becky versus Charlotte versus Asuka TLC match for the SmackDown Women's Championship is the main event of a dual pay-per-view and the last pay-per-view of 2018. So, let's just talk about that. The SmackDown Women's title is the main event of a dual pay per view and the last pay per view of 2018. A year where we had the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber, the third Women's Money in the Bank, the first ever All Women's pay per view, okay? First ever Last Woman Standing, alright? We had, I think, mm, four matches for the women at WrestleMania. Okay? Like, this year has been really, really good for women, I feel like. And not in the sense of, oh, we're just going to say it's really good, but not actually do anything. No, I felt like it was a really good overall year for the women on the main roster, especially when it comes to storyline, character development, and matches. Could it have been better? Yes, of course. Do I hope it gets better in 2018? Yes, of course. There's always room for improvement. But I definitely feel like this year was definitely more women empowerment, truly meaning it and wanting to actually do it instead of just saying it, more than the recent years of the so-called women's revolution in WWE. So just want to get that out there. Um, Becky has a great interview on the pre-show, putting over the SmackDown Women's title while also planting more seeds for her versus Nia and or Ronda. So, yeah. All the women got great reactions and all their gears were cute. So, yeah. Now, let's get into the match. Um, Asuka snap mirrors Becky onto ladder. Um, Becky with the chair shots against Asuka and Charlotte were holy freaking shit, dude. Um, Becky hits a leg drop from a huge ass ladder, like my god. Um, Onto Charlotte through announce table after Asuka moved. Spear through the barricade by Charlotte after Asuka is beaten with a kendo stick. And Becky sends Charlotte through a table and Asuka attacks Becky with a kendo stick. So basically, the spear through the barricade happened after those situations. I don't know why I wrote it like that, y'all. Either way, that whole little sequence was really cool. Um, Swanton from the top turnbuckle onto Becky through the table by Charlotte. Asuka and Charlotte back and forth at the top of the ladder till Charlotte sends her to the floor. Becky and Charlotte are now at the top of the ladder. And Ronda comes out and sends Becky and Charlotte outside of the ring via pushing their ladder. Asuka climbs and captures the title and is the new SmackDown Women's Champion. And which, by the way, I called it. Not trying to be funny, I called it. I knew that Asuka was going to be leaving TLC, SmackDown Women's Champion, because it opens up opportunities for the women on SmackDown, because it's not fair for Becky to be champion and going up against Ronda. That's not fair to me. Because that leaves one less women's match. It's like, it's good. It's great enough that she has to match against Ronda. She doesn't need to be champion for that to happen. So it opens up a lot of possibilities for the SmackDown Women's division. Um, we have a very close idea, especially after what happened tonight, of Becky and Charlotte and Ronda. Um, and yeah, I feel like so. And for the people that said, I'm not even gonna go there. But yeah, this was a really great pay per view. Definitely in my top 5 of this year. Um, we were sent home the last pay per view of 2018 with the SmackDown Women's title main eventing a new SmackDown Women's Champion that could bring more opportunities for the women's division and a continuation of a storyline for the possible women's main event of WrestleMania. So I say it did a damn good job. Like I said, all the matches had stories to them. Even if I wasn't overly excited for every last one of them, I at least was able to get into them in some type of way. And I cannot wait to see what um, tomorrow and SmackDown holds. Vince is coming back tomorrow, so yeah, I cannot wait to see all that. But yeah, I will. I'm tired, y'all, so I'm gonna go on ahead and go to sleep. Especially because I got to shop early in the morning. So I will see you guys in a couple days.